I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I can't tell how bad I'm lagging or not. I can't tell how bad I'm lagging or not because, like, I feel like I'm lagging like every other frame. It's really bad. Like, it's really bad.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Not lagging anymore.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
You got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 76 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, Hurts.
Oh, man. That was tough.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or
It is Saturday night, too.
And try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to
Server's maybe a little bit laggy.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first.
Should have went man.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
I should have went man.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him.
I should have went man.
Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, 58 yards. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
See if that changes anything. I'm still trying to figure out if
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Let's go now. We're at 38. Ultra. Go ultra. Slide through.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. These two teams all tied after one. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. Open man is Waddle, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Back to the running game with Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. He gets him a little bit closer.
What?
The 5 to the 4.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
In motion, Hill. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Fuck, bro.
They're going to get it. They bring it down to sack at the 16.
Was that a fucking DB sack on that? Peter, thank you for the like buddy. Is that a... That was a fucking... Okay.
So
good call.
Down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hurts fumbles it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
43 is the mark, boy. 43. Check, 43. Tackle. Kill. Check it out,
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua, escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
You got time right there.
Ultra. Go ultra. Check. Striker.
Check 4. Jim.
On the ball. Go.
On second down, Mostert. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Ultra.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
No.
Fly toward the back of the end
What?
zone. And this one drops in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Tua on fourth down.
What the fuck was that, Tua?
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The
Tua.
Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Literally threw it right to me.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Here's Mostert. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now a timeout taken.
Can't play. This game is so fucking lagging right now.
And then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Second down and goal. Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Cedric Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
I just watched the last second walk off.
On what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. Time over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
Excuse me.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And it's a fumble.
Ooh. Give me that ball twice, boy.
Is trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
He's got room at the 30. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about
I didn't even see my juke move.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
That was so late. I threw that so late. That was I deserve that. I threw that. That was my fault. 100% my fault.
And not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react.
This is kind of unplayable.
The football, and they take one of those away.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. On the ground with a tight end. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that.
What is this?
Eagles touchdown. Grant Calcaterra taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
I can't play, man. I literally can't play. I mean, I may play bad, but I mean, I can't fucking play. This is like unplayable, man. Like I'm skipping every other frame. I'm not playing. I don't have to play this. I don't know what it is, but something's not right, and I would like to try to figure